Now, Edna, can you tell me about yourself?
Well, yes, I am an American Creole woman, and I have been married to my wonderful husband, Mr. Pontier, for the last 7 years, and I've had 2 sons with him, Etienne and Raul.
Now, you're married to Mr. Lancey. Can you please tell me about him?
Well, me and Mr. Pontier have been getting along okay, I guess. I mean, I want my freedom, and he just doesn't understand that. He wants me to be this conventional woman that I'm not. And we do have arguments along the way in our life. He blames me for things such as not taking care of the kids, not being a responsible woman in the household, and that really gets to me sometimes, and I don't appreciate that.
Now, how are your 2 boys?
Well, they're doing fine. I mean, I love them, but I don't love them as much as a conventional woman would do so. I do have urges to be a loving mother for them, but at times I really feel indifferent about them. I could care less about them, and I really don't try to better them or their futures. And if they fall, I'm like, okay, they'll get up. But I'm not that conventional, devoted woman.
Okay, so in the book they use the sea a lot. So can you tell me something about that?
Well, I think the sea reflected my personality and my life in general, because in the book, Kate Chopin did an excellent job of describing my life. She showed every time the sea felt romantic, I got the same feeling, and I felt that the sea basically reflected me and it inspired me.
Now, while y'all were down there, you met Robert. Tell me something about him.
Well, at first, me and Robert were just great friends. I felt very open and free around him. I felt like I could be myself. I didn't have to try to act like this conventional woman that had to do everything that every other person did. We did get close at times, and I really did end up developing feelings for him throughout our journey.
So then, towards the end of the book, you talked to Alcee. I'm sorry. So, what was going on there?
Honestly, after Robert left, I was crushed, and I felt like I had to use some kind of crutch to help me get rid of those feelings that I had for him, or just to cover them up for a while. And every time Alcee came close to me, those feelings that I had with what's his name?
Alcee.
With Robert came up again, and I just couldn't stop myself.
Now, have you ever thought about killing yourself?
Honestly, yes. After Robert left me that note about how much he loved me and about how he would never see me again, I stayed up all that night reflecting on my life and reflecting on my feelings for Robert, and I decided was the thing that I needed to end my life, because there was nothing to live for. Robert was the only thing that I wanted to live for at the point, and I just couldn't do it without him, so I just thought of killing myself.
Why did you leave your house?
I left my house because I felt like this was my only chance to become the independent woman that I've always wanted to be, the only time I could receive my freedom. And so I left my house.
Okay, well, Edna, thank you for your time. I appreciate you talking to us about your life. Thank you.